being here with us. Some people are doing fireworks today, some people have fireworks tomorrow. We are super excited to be here. We go live every Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time to show you the junk that we bought. And we'll tell you what we paid for it, what we're gonna sell it for, and usually before we're all done, we will remake over a few things, so stick around for that. If you wanna shop with us, you can go to jrvhome.com. The collection is a Saturday thrift haul. Ivy is on here with us tonight, dropping links. Caitlin's mom is in town, so she's with her mom visiting. So we're super excited to be here. I'm gonna pull up comments. If you love thrift hauls and junk and DIYs, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notifications bell.
All right, so we have a lot of, I want to say Americana type stuff, but also some French country stuff because Jamie can't help herself. And I actually didn't do any of the thrifting this week. I was busy fixing sprinklers.
Also, I may have ran over the water main, and so Zeb spent some time in a hole also doing that.
Twice, because, you know, we won't point any fingers, but I had it fixed, and then 3 days later it was leaking again. I'm concerned someone ran over it again. It's in an easy spot to run it over.
I mean, whatever. Anyways, we're here tonight. We're super excited.
Let's get into this.
We're
like 2 minutes on and we haven't showed any thrifting. Okay, so this is from Savers. It was $3.99. It's etched glass, Apothecary style glass. The style of the glass is actually really awesome.
Can you show them the etching up close?
Yeah, I'll go try to do that. We're gonna sell it for $16.95. It needs a solid scrub. It's got like some cloudiness going on.
It was $3.99.
Yep.
Everything we got from Savers, and I am part of the Savers membership club. And so when you spend $100, you save 20%, and it like saves it onto your card. And I always spend over 100. So everything, the price we give you, we actually paid 20% less than that. Oh, welcome Julie Barnes, JRV channel membership.
Sweet.
Thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit up community. For those of you that are channel members, next week we are taking the week off because we are going on vacation with our kids. And so we will not be doing our channel member live or actually any videos until we get back next Saturday. We do have a video coming up Monday showing the pool and what we've done to it, which if we look a little sunburned, it's because we've been doing sod and a retaining wall.
Because we are sunburned.
The last few days, so that video is coming up Monday. Anyways, welcome Julie.
All right, awesome little cloches with these wood stands or lids or bases or pedestals, however you want to do it. You know, you can do it either way.
So they've got solid wood bases. It says handmade, so I don't know if the glass, I think the glass is handmade. They were $4.99 and we're gonna sell them for $16.95.
Oh, it's over here on this one, $14.95.
No, $14.95. Sorry. Oh, $16.95 was that Apothecary jar, the etched one. These are $14.95, and they're sold individually. We have 3 of them. So I would put these back there. I think they're going to get knocked over.
They are a little fragile.
Fragile. Lots of, when we ship these out, they're going to need lots of red stickers. Anybody that's ordered from JRV Home, have you ever got a package and it takes you quite a while to open it? Because we have definitely packaged it in a package. That's one of those things. Hedgeson from Sweden. I don't think I pronounce it. It's probably Hedgeson. I can't say Swedish words. I was learning Swedish for a while.
You really got to get after the vowels if you're going to say you're Swedish.
You can never make a Swedish vowel too long. That's what my lesson taught me.
All right, so we've got a little Proverbs here. Trust in the Lord. This is a pressed tin. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, the coloring's a little aged, so we're gonna paint it and wax it. We paid $3.99 and we're gonna sell for $22.95 once we zhuzh it up a little bit. Hey, Odelia. The pool water might be reflecting on the windows. It's that time of night. Let's show them the other Apothecary jar. Here's another big one. This one was $6.99 and we're gonna sell it for $28.95. It's nice, thick glass. Sometimes we get them and they're like thinner. That other one that's $16.95 is not as thick. But the big ones, you really want the nice thick glass because if you buy the thin glass, it's too fragile, they break too easy.
For any of those of you that think we don't work for our junk, this has some sticky on it that's gonna be a bear to get off.
We will be scrubbing that situation with soap water and lemon oil. Let's see, where are you going on vacation? Hold on just a second.
Just tell them California. We're going to California.
We're taking the kids to Disneyland. Disneyland. We haven't told the little boys. Not because it's a big secret, but because
I don't want to deal with them until we leave.
yeah, we need them to sleep for the next few nights. We fly out Monday, we'll be back Friday, so we're super excited about that.
So we will be back in time for next Saturday's thrift haul.
Yeah, we will be here. And I've already pre-thrifted some stuff. Harvest Hill said Apothecary jars always sell well for me.
Yeah, they do good for us too.
They do well, they look great in the store, and they're good year round, and it's fun to like change out what you put in them seasonally, so they're really good.
This is a silver candlestick. It doesn't have a price on it. Do you know how much you paid for this?
That one was $2.99. The price tag came off. It is silver over brass, and I only know that like silver plated because it's got this foam thing, and when you take it out, you can see that it's brass. Can you pull it out?
Oh.
It was just interesting to me. I was like, oh, I wonder what this is made of. And I pulled it out and you can see that it's brass inside.
Oh yeah, that's
so
nice.
It's silver plated over brass. So I've got hanging down there. My daughter is on here and she already knew.
Yeah.
Harrington spilled the beans to the older girls. And
well, he was gonna come.
They actually will sleep, so it's all right.
He was gonna come hang out with Grandma and Grandpa while we were gone, make sure that everyone was taking all of their medication on time. He's actually really good at that because he, when he was at college, he spent 6 months working at a care facility.
Yeah, and my sister's in town for a few days, and Caitlin will still be in town, and the neighbors know, so they will be well taken care of. Have the kids been there before? Not for many, many years.
Yeah, they've all been.
Yeah, but
The
not
last
since
time
Jack
we went,
was little.
Jack was like
and we only
3?
went for Ann Day, and it was a workcation. Like this is
Yeah.
the first non-work vacation that we have been on in probably 6 years as a family.
Yeah, we're not going to do any work. We're not going to do any filming. We're just going to go and have fun.
Well, we might do some filming.
Yeah, probably.
Watch out for stories.
All right, so I've got several things in my hand.
Those are so cute. I love these.
Watch out for these little bunny napkin rings. I think they're pewter.
This dish up. Let's do this dish first.
Oh, okay.
So this dish was $4.99. It's California Pottery, and it would be more like $20, but it has a few chips in it, so I'm selling it for $9.95. But if you flip it over on the bottom,
you can see the chips on the bottom.
California. Well, there's one chip on top.
Just a little one.
But it's California Pottery and it's USA. So you guys know that I'm a sucker for anything California Pottery.
All right, now the bunny pewter napkin rings. I'm gonna come around because these are awesome.
These are different styles, but they're all one set. They were $3.99 for 4 of them. And I forgot to put the price on this, so I'll have to wait till Ivy drops it. Oh, $12.95 for the set of 4. They're so cute. It looks like there's 2 that match and then 2.
So they're still different though.
Yeah, they're slightly different, but these ones are. But I'm selling all 4 together for $12.95.
So these are great. And the
Deborah
ones
said it
are
was fun to thrift together. It was fun. I was like, I work all the time, so if you want to hang out, you got to work.
Oh, we've got. I'll stay up here for a second.
Are you going to show them the other?
Yeah. We have other napkin rings.
So these are, I think I put 6, but there's actually 8. I might have updated. So 8 napkin rings for $12.95. And these ones are brass. So these are really cool. Was that all from one Savers store? So I went to 2 Savers. I went to one in Orem because Jack had to go to the dentist and the orthodontist this last week because he has a bunch of teeth and he has some teeth missing and he has a bunch of like teeth situations happening.
He's got like 4 retainer.
I'm gonna need another job to pay for Jack's mouth. But while we were down there, I went thrifting, and then today DI was closed, so I went to Savers in South Jordan with my sister. And then there's like 2 things here from the Habitat for Humanity.
So this is brass. It's got some etching on there. It's kind of hard to see. It's not picking up super well on camera. Jamie got it for $4.99. It's going to be $16.95 once we wipe it down a little bit.
This is brass that was plated silver because you can see some of the silver plate is still there and it's on the bottom.
Oh, the bottom is silver. Someone used this like crazy or had a problem with scrubbing.
So yeah, they scrubbed it hard. So it's very common for brass and copper to be electroplated silver over the top. So sometimes you'll get things like this where the silver's gone, but you've got this really great brass patina, and I actually prefer this kind of.
I love that.
Yeah, the tarnished silver that's over brass or copper I love because it's heavier. It's like a really great gauge of metal.
Not too shabby. Patty just got braces off. I saw it when I came close to the
Oh,
camera.
nice. Congratulations. I have to get my braces back on. I just called my orthodontist. When COVID hit, I was so busy launching the second website that I didn't go back to the orthodontist for new trays. And then we finished the house, and then it's been this crazy everything. Anyways, I finally called them like, so I haven't been there in a year. We need to redo this. They're like, we'll get you in.
They're probably getting a lot of those calls right now. Like,
yeah, and I paid them off.
we're supposed to get a cleaning every 6 months from the dentist, and it's part of our plan. They don't charge us any extra for that, and I don't think we've been in a year.
Yeah, both of the savers were stuffed full of stuff, and I think it's because the DIs around here are still requiring appointments to drop off, and savers doesn't. So both Orem and South Jordan savers were packed. All right, so this is a cute little teapot. At one point, it would have had a finial on the top.
It broke off.
But it's still very ornate, super cute. Normally I sell them for like 22 to 24.
Anytime we get these with legs, we can't keep them because they sell super quick.
Yeah, they're really great with fresh flowers or silk flowers. But because the finial's broken off, instead of being like 24, I'm selling it for $19.95. But it's still super cute. And if you open it up to flowers, finial doesn't matter.
Ooh. All right.
All right. How long do you spend in a thrift store on average? 30 to 45 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, about that. We thrift pretty
I'm
fast.
quick.
We'll actually peruse the store and catch all the stuff quickly that really catches our eye, and then sometimes we'll put some stuff back and find other things because we do a better, deeper search.
If I want it, I put it in the cart and then I can make a decision later. But if you second guess, sometimes somebody else will pick it up and then you're like, oh shoot, I wanted that.
This is like a tiny, is this orange lusterware?
That is Carnival glass.
Carnival.
It is a marigold, vintage marigold Carnival glass. See, look, it's a marigold design. It's a little flower with the leaf. And it was $2.99.
It's got like a little.
Sold. Did I put the price on that?
No, you didn't.
Shoot, Ivy, would you put the price in the comments? I know it sold, but we were in a hurry because we were literally finishing up working outside right before we went live. That's why my hair is wet and
I still, after the live video, have to go put up a shade sale because we're trying to get some stuff done before tomorrow so that we can have some people over for some treats in the afternoon and celebrate the 4th of July.
Yeah, I have to go to Kohler's. Oh,
And now we're having an
flyovers.
F-35 flyover right now,
Oh.
if you can hear that in the background, because they've been flying over all day.
So the marigold Carnival glass I sold for $8.95. Thank you, Ivy, for putting that in there.
All right, so this,
It's ceramic.
ceramic or
It was
$5.99
$5.99 and we're selling it for $16.95, and it is going to get painted and waxed. The finish isn't bad, but I feel like it could be updated a little bit.
It's got a gross piece of foam that
Yeah,
might
I'll
need to
just
come out
scrape
of
it
the
out.
bottom. Oh, it's coming out right now. Look at this. It's been outside. It's got leaves and stuff
You are
stuck
the
to it.
Great foam remover. I think this would be really cute with some lavender in it. So I'm going to paint it kind of French country. How far is Hill Air Force Base? About 40-ish minutes.
Yeah, it's just up north from us here.
We've been having lots of flyovers though the last.
But just west of us
Is National Guard.
is their practice range.
Yeah.
On the other side of the Ochre Mountains. So we get a lot of traffic down here
And
sometimes.
sometimes they just do flyovers for 4th of July. You know what they do at the very early crack of dawn on 4th of July? They set off the cannon. So that's going to be going off tomorrow morning.
Bless them.
Everybody will be up for church on
You
time.
know what? We live a little bit farther from the base
The
now.
fire department does it.
Is it the fire department?
Yeah.
Oh, we're close to the fire department.
That's what I heard.
So this is decoupaged. I'm half a mind to put new decoupage paper on it. 'Cause
Maybe. I said that we'd paint it.
painted decoupage paper, you know, I'm gonna change it. $4.99. We'll sell it for $18.95 once we get done with it.
I would love to just paint the outside and do decoupage paper and not paint the inside, because painting the
Yeah,
inside of that's going to be a pain in the
It's not a
arse.
bad color. Sometimes they're like weirdly white or pink or like a bad blue. I don't want to say a bad blue because I love all the blue colors, but sometimes some stuff just doesn't go.
The dark brown is nice. You
Yeah.
could paint the handle and maybe not. I don't know, whatever. It's going to be $18.95, whatever we do to it.
It's currently got shoes on it.
So I don't, and also fair disclaimer, because we are leaving, we don't work on Sunday and we're leaving first thing Monday morning. If it doesn't get finished tonight or before Monday morning, then it'll get finished when we get back and shipped out in about a week. So everything that needs to be painted, if you buy it, just know it could be about 5 or 6 days before it ships out. So
Yep.
Disclaimer.
Holiday, we got people off and we're off and stuff's happening. So this is $29.95 to you. How much did you buy this for?
What did you say that it was? $29.95.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought I said $22.95. That was $5.99 at Savers, and it unscrews. So when you get it, it will be all the way unscrewed and flat, so it'll be easier and cheaper to ship. If I couldn't take it apart, I would charge way more for it because shipping would be a lot for something this big.
I don't know if you can see it. It's got like this pressed, oh, there you go. You can see the detail on the bottom.
Yeah, we're gonna paint it because the gold is not great.
Well, so someone scrubbed it super hard here.
Yeah.
And it's just like this one patch of where the gold's gone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna paint it and seal it, and I'm not gonna say it's food safe, but I'm using non-toxic products, so you can do whatever you want with it. But you can't submerge it in water once I paint it, disclaimer.
All right, we got like a half urn. Looks like a full urn.
It's a wall urn,
And it's only like, it's actually like a third urn.
it's got like really good chippy patina, so I'm not painting it. And it would be great outside, inside with greenery.
Oh, it's terracotta.
It's nice.
I love it when stuff's terracotta.
It's all textural. It was $249 and I'm selling it for $16.95. And again, these prices are before my 20% discount because I'm a frequent shopper at the Savers.
Don't you have to spend $100?
Ivy says I'm not seeing it on here. It's got to be there, Ives, because we looked up the price.
All right, so we have a few of these.
It's all right, Ivy. We can move on.
Yeah.
It's in the Thrift Haul collection.
I can't read your
So this
handwriting
one was
on
$22.95 for the big one.
How much did you pay for it?
$5.99. The little one was $5.99 too.
This is big.
But this one's $22.95. This is the size that I put flour in. Like it's right in the other room. Right there in my pantry, I have this exact one. And then my sugar I put in a smaller one. Oh, Ivy found it. Yay!
All right, Ivy. Okay.
Yeah, it's a wall pocket. That's what that half of urn is. So that one was also $5.99. And I think I sold it for like $12.95.
I'd say it's half the size.
Yeah. So this is what I put my sugar in, and this is what I put my flour in. I love them. Love, love, love them.
So what is this? Is this also your...
There's people out the door looking at my pool.
Really?
Nope. There might have been, but...
It might be the neighbors. They got a little dog that loves to run in our yard and chase the sheep back and forth on the other side of the fence and rustle up the chickens. She's sweet. Her name's Roxy, but she's
She's a yapper.
She's about this big. She would fit in this smaller jar, but she's a spitfire. She's got a lot of energy.
We're really good. Like, it's basically like we have one big yard between the two houses because their kids come over here, our kids are over there. It's a common occurrence.
Yeah.
All right, hold on, let me.
Okay,
We
so
had some kids dancing and photo bombing. Are you sure they weren't my kids? They must. I bet you they were. You know what? They had their. It probably was their cousins.
Oh yeah, Desiree might have.
No,
they didn't. Get
no,
there
I
that
mean
quick.
their cousins are over, the next door
Oh,
neighbors.
yeah.
Because the Smiths are actually very reserved
That's the
and
good
quiet, and we're loud and crazy. So I bet you it was our cousins.
So this says Mason Cash, England.
So it's ironstone mason cash from England. I believe it's vintage because of the coloring and the firing.
Yeah.
And it is glazed on the inside. It was $3.99 and I'm selling it for $14.95. Mason Cash also makes, I can't even say that fast, also makes higher end stoneware, but I thought this was a really cool primitive piece.
All right, I think I'm done with everything on my side. You got to show stuff now.
All right, next, Topiary has one little skinny spot here, but I'll probably move like a little piece from here, like where it doesn't need to be. This is my trick, you guys. Oops.
You didn't remove it hard enough.
Oh, well, anyways, you take a little spot where it's skinny, and then you just fill it in. Ta-da! Down. This was $4.99, and I'm selling it for $16.95. It's a really great topiary. I'm gonna leave it the finish the way that it is. It's a good chippy finish.
I like it. You know, sometimes stuff, you get it from the store and it's got like a bad faux finish on it, and you want to just take it home and show them how to distress right, and then bring it back to the store and be like, look, this is what it's supposed to look like.
But we're not painting that one.
This has the good finish on there. Like, I wouldn't
It's not
change
bad.
that. And the color's not bad either.
Okay.
A basket.
So Grambo bought that, so I thought that I would show it off.
This.
She's using it for her
It's like a
stencil
magazine.
brushes.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, maybe she bought that one.
This.
Yeah, this is a big mamma jamma. I think she bought that.
This is a skipping basket.
This is a magazine tote, it was $7.99.
You can totally get away with skipping this one.
Robin says, my neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and the horse next door is having heart failure. Oh no!
Yeah, our sheep are actually pretty good. They just go in their little house that we built for them.
Well, they go to bed at 9 o'clock, so we'll put
Yeah.
them in their house before we light off fireworks. The chickens might not be happy, but they'll live.
Because people have been lighting them during the day around here.
I know, they had like 5 o'clock they were lighting off fireworks. Okay, so this one I think is $22.95 if I remember correctly.
I have no pricing. I can neither
$7.99
confirm nor
was the
deny.
original price. Sorry, I'm normally better. Oh, I was right, $22.95. I love the wicker on this, and I love that it's divided. I love the handle. Like everything about the basket is good.
I feel like I'm kind of low on the screen here. Like my top of my head's getting chopped off.
Jasmine says, I laugh every time Zeb skips. When we one day meet in person, we are skipping together.
Let's do it, Jasmine. Let's go skipping.
He was skipping through the Lowe's while twirling a big umbrella with fringe.
If you guys missed stories, it was on Instagram.
We didn't wind up buying the umbrella, but we contemplated it. All right, so this just came from Savers. I have never in my entire life found a crock in the wild. I do sometimes get them from my picker, and I actually have 3 of the like moonshine style #3 crock jugs coming. But this is the first time I ever found it in the wild, and you guys, it was $4.99. I sell these for around $70 to $80. I'm selling this one for $69.95. Not only was it inexpensive, it's in really great condition. There's no major, like almost every crock I have has a crack.
Sometimes you pay like $150, $200 for the huge ones, and they're half falling apart.
And the inside is like a brown glaze. It's got these 2 little kind of handle things on it. So I'm gonna sell it for $69.95. And I use them for all kinds of things. So I have put fiddle figs in them. I love, if you were to look on my front porch right now, I have lavender, like live lavender topiaries. A #3 is also still really great for big rolling pins. Not so much wooden spoons, it's a little bit big for that, but rolling pins would work in this too. So
yeah, it was an amazing find when she told me she couldn't even wait to get home. She's like, guess what I found?
Yeah.
She called me on the phone.
But what happened? Oh, the same day my Pinterest got hacked, but I also found a crock in the wild. So I was like, you know what? Not the worst day.
She's like, I'm not really worried about Pinterest.
Pinterest will come back, and it did. So, all right, let's keep going.
Okay, so we've got a basket. This was $4.99. It's an amazing wire basket. It's perfect.
The way that this handle is, it's got these little indents on each side, so you just put a nail and a nail, and it would hang on it. It's not rounded so it would fall off. It's made to hang on the wall.
I think this would look really cool with like a bunch of dried floral or something in there.
Is the crock old? Why did they go for so much? It is, I don't know exactly how old it is, but because
they don't make them anymore.
They don't make them anymore, and well, they do make more modern ones, but also they break, and so not all of them survive.
So before there were like mason jars and a lot of glass, they used those for storing food, pickling things, all sorts of stuff. They were super useful and super common. And then glass came around and that kind of replaced crocks. So that's kind of gives you an idea of how old they are.
Sometimes you can spend like a #10 would probably cost you somewhere in the couple $100 range. I got a #10 for $110 and I was like super excited about it. I'm a crock collector.
Guys, this mirror has like $100 in seashells on it.
They didn't do a fabulous job in a few places. We're gonna paint it because the coloring is like weird, and I'm gonna clean it up. But I'm gonna paint it and wax it and make it look awesome. I've done a few different seashell mirrors. They've always sold really well for me.
Hard work for us.
Yeah, so $49.95. There's a couple of broken shells, but I don't have them out here tonight. But I thrifted. Actually, we stopped. Long story. We stopped by a house that we were possibly interested in buying, and she had stuff. So I didn't buy the house, but I did buy her stuff. She had some shells, so I'm gonna repair a few shells on there, and then I'll paint it and wax it. So $49.95 for that one.
You know, I like this rooster, and
It's a good size.
Someone went out of their way to put some fun colors on here.
Yeah.
But-
So the number on the crock. This is a 3-gallon crock.
Yeah.
So the number
She's
is
got a
probably
10-gallon up there. I'll show you top of the fridge, and you can see the crack probably on camera because it's that.
I have a 10-gallon over there too. I collect Crocks. They're all over. I got a butter Crock over there.
So if we pan up over here, you can see Jamie's real big Crock over there. I'll show you the crack too. We've been hauling this around from house to house for like 15 years. It's even got like chips and stuff in it.
That one I got for a deal because the crack is pretty significant. That
Yeah,
one
it goes all the way down.
Yeah, I think I got that one for like $40 or $60, but that's because the crack's significant. The other number 10 I bought's in better shape. Robert says thanks. Let's see. What is under the 3? It's like a sponge kind of detail. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes they have like really cool logos or branding and stuff, but most of the time they just have the number on them because they really were used in like an industrial application.
So normally we sell these for about $100 for the big ones, but this one's smaller.
It's like a medium size.
It was $5.99 and I'm selling for $39.95. The reason why the big ones are so expensive, there's a couple of reasons. One is because I usually pay more for them, but 2, they're really hard to get a box big enough for them, and they cost way more than we charge to ship them.
And they're fragile.
And they're fragile, so they require a lot of effort in packaging them. But this one will be way easier to ship because it's a manageable size. So we're gonna paint and wax this, make it look all French country. It was $5.99. I'm gonna sell for $39.95. I cannot keep these in stock. Every time I get a chicken, sells.
I think this already sold.
It did.
It's got the perfect amount of fading on it. It's been used, but it's in good condition. There's no holes or anything.
Yeah.
It's just been out on someone's porch.
So that one was $3.99 and I sold it for $19.95. I also have a really cool American flag that's a little bit faded, but no holes or tatters, and I'm actually saving the American flag because I like to decorate for the fort.
Are we gonna put that outside?
Yeah, we'll put it out tomorrow. It's like the perfect muted.
I don't actually have a flagpole or
I was just gonna
stand,
put a nail on each
but
side because it has 2 holes, and I just figured we'd just put it
yeah,
across.
we can hang them like they do in stadiums, just straight down off the porch. I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing.
All right, little old oil or gas can. This has been painted on. It's like got paint drips on it.
It's kind of amazing. This I actually paid a little bit, I thought was kind of a lot for. It was $10 at the Habitat for Humanity, and I'm selling it for $22.95. But it's really cool, the coloring is great, and Habitat for Humanity is like a really great cause, so I always try to buy something every time I go.
Amber Young, I asked a question and noticed I no longer have my bird. Oh, sad, I don't know why you don't have your bird. Did you ask YouTube directly? Because if you're wondering about price variation, that has happened from state to state, depending on your state's legislature and tax situation. It could go up to like $6.99, and if you ask YouTube about it, they just cancel your account.
Or you can, it's possible like your card changes too. So
oh yeah.
Check out with YouTube. By the way too, if you guys have been wanting to do the business coaching level, we're no longer doing it on YouTube because they were charging like $10 more for some people, even though we were only charging $29.95. They wouldn't give us a straight answer. So if you go to our subscription boxes and our recurring billing, I think Ivy even has a link for it. We've lowered the price to $24.95 for business coaching, and we are doing that level that used to be on YouTube. We're now doing our own billing, so that way we can charge a little bit less and we can make sure that it's the right price.
And we put it at $24.99 because if you want to be a channel membership and keep your little bird next to your name, you need to go subscribe to the $4.95 or $4.99, I can't remember which it is, channel membership.
So anyway,
like I said, it may vary and it's out of our control.
Jamie, I have a dining table that I want to restain. The legs are wood, but the top is not. I think it's laminate. Can I sand it and put stain on it? Caitlin, or Ivy says, I'll try to find the link. Ivy, shoot Caitlin a text. She was supposed to send you that link. Maybe she's got it handy. If it's not a solid wood top, you cannot sand it and stain it because you will sand through and get to MDF. You can do like a faux stain with dark and decrepit, or you can paint it, but if it's not wood, the stain won't look very good. Traditional stain won't.
Not really our style on the paint in here, but check out the frame.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint and wax the frame, and then I'm going to print out a botanical because we have a bunch of printables that we give to our channel members. I'm gonna print out one of the botanicals and put them in there so it'll look a lot better.
And it is the right 8x10 size, so
Yeah.
we can just print one of them that we already have made up out.
Yeah, because we have a bunch of printed, like we do a bunch of commercial licensing for our decoupage paper. So one of the perks of being a channel member is you get printables every month, and I thought I'd do one for that. So that one's gonna be $19.95. Zeb was too quick. I didn't get it.
Sorry.
The price in there.
Sorry, I was excited to show them this mirror.
Yumiko got her own bird. She put a parrot in there. Good job. Oh, Amber says it's because of your coaching group switch. Probably is.
Oh yeah. If you re-up for the lower membership, I think your bird will like YouTube knows what color you were on when you stop paying. So you won't, like, let's say you'd been a channel membership for a year and you had a silver bird.
It'll come back.
It'll come back, I think. I'm just gonna keep panning this awesome mirror.
So this also was from Habitat for Humanity. You guys, it was $10. 10. I'm gonna paint and wax it. It's a French Trumeau style
so
mirror,
big.
and I'm gonna sell it for $89.95. I actually went. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for patio furniture. That's why.
Look how big it is.
It's huge. So I bought that and the oil can at Habitat. Thanks. Ivy just linked business coaching in here. So if you guys have ever wanted to do business coaching, now's a good time because it's $24.95 and it's awesome. All right. We did Americana. Now let's do some Religiana.
So this is Thomas L. Tyler on the Painting of Christ by Runcie. I don't know how you say that.
You know what?
It's got
I'm
a great
not sure.
frame, and there's a whole description on like this painting back here.
I'm not
Are we
positive.
gonna paint the frame white?
We are, but I'm not positive that got listed.
Oh, keeping it for yourself, I see.
Let me see if
It looks like it's a print in here because it's pretty flat, but the original painting was on canvas.
Okay.
I'll come show you close.
I gotta put sometimes. So Ashley puts them in for me on Saturdays, and sometimes things don't quite make it. So let me get.
Can you
let me
see
get
on
these.
the like right in the reflection on the lights? You can see that it was on canvas here. But the frame's good too. All right, I don't think we have anything else. It's time to get painting. Let me go, while you're looking and figuring that out, remember to talk to them and be lively. Oh, show me a pig, and I'm gonna go get a towel.
Okay, so that was $9.95, and I just listed it, Ivy, so it should show up in the thrift haul in just a second, and I'm going to sell it for $39.95. Hold on. I forgot to put one in stock. This is why Ashley usually puts things in for me. Okay, so anyways, Jesus is gonna get a nice, cute, pretty frame, and I just thought it was a really sweet picture. All right. Next is the piggy. So a lot of times when I find these piggy pig banks, whatever, they're missing the bottom, but this one actually has the rubber stopper on the bottom. It was $3.99, and it's Westpac is the brand, and it was made in Japan, and I'm selling it for $16.95. I've actually seen these go upwards of $40 to $50 on Etsy and eBay. So these are pretty awesome. I see a bunch of people going to the park. I wonder if they're lighting off fireworks there tonight.
They're eyeballing us through the window. They know what's happening in here. These youth,
Yeah,
the young kids are like, I'm gonna
good.
go be on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, they all know we do YouTube. we go to church with all of them. All right, are you sure we got everybody?
I think all the items are up here.
All right, and Jesus is up now too. Hey, Odelia.
Oh, that's Odelia. They made it home. All right. All right. Time to start painting.
Hold on a second.
I think I'm gonna decoupage this.
Did we get the link for Jesus in there?
I don't know.
Ivy, let me know if you can't find it. I have an eyelash. I don't know if it's fake or a real eyelash, but it is really in my eye. Hold on.
All right, I'm peeling stickers. Then I'm gonna paint this white.
Am I on the right? There we go.
And then I'm gonna heat gun it. And then I'm gonna decoupage it. And I think we have time. We got about 25 minutes. Yeah. Share this out to all your friends and let them know we're still live for 25 minutes.
Sorry, guys. Why is it that product is not showing up?
I don't know, but you get hung up on stuff sometimes. You should just let that ride.
Is this irritating you that I'm doing this?
All right, so just a scraper we keep in the knife drawer. I'm gonna use it to get this sticker off so that I can paint over it. Bam, it's gone.
You've got it, all right.
I did get it. Someone was making fun of me. No, not making fun. They just said it was cringy that I was using the towel as a palette from Wednesday's Waste Not Wednesday video. I'm like, man, I don't know of a better way I could have done that. Honestly, a lot of paint did get absorbed into the towel, but I was using such small amounts, it wasn't a big deal.
Oh my goodness, I can't even.
All right, it's time to move on.
Sorry, no, I need to fix this.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab some paints. And then while I'm grabbing paints, you guys think of what decoupage paper you want to see, and I'll see if we have it here in stock.
How many people are on here?
I don't know.
656. Oh, share it out. I think some people must be doing 4th of July.
Yeah, lots of 4th of July stuff going on today instead of tomorrow since it falls on a Sunday. People got to get back to work, so they don't want to like party all night.
All right, I got Jesus, and I'm sharing him right there. Boom. Oh, the small crock. Sorry about that. So this one was $2.99, and I'm selling it for $14.95, and this one is the perfect size for wooden spoons. It almost looks like a honeycomb on the side, and it's got the little handles. This was also from Savers. That was the last one.
Kitchen screwdriver.
Thanks for reminding me.
This is basically a butter knife.
RL Diffenball.
That's pretty good that they caught that we'd missed that one.
Yep. Why do you not have curtains at your front window for privacy? This part of our house is our kitchen. I don't generally dance naked in here, so we just eat. I'm just kidding.
Here's the thing. They watch us, but we also watch them.
Because I don't like curtains.
It's actually, we've got really big overhang, so unless it's lit in here at night, it's really, you can't really see in here very well.
I was just being facetious about the dancing naked part, but I love the trim around my windows, and we have big overhangs. Also, this is just like the dining kitchen area, so if people watch us eating dinner as a family, I'm fine with that.
Spreads some positivity.
Yeah. Did you mean beehive? I did. What did I say? Did I say honeycomb? I meant beehive, yes. Bees, honey, hive. Yeah, that.
All right, paint something.
Too much sun. What?
Paint something.
All right, I'm painting a rooster.
Jamie got distracted by a picture.
But your home is beautiful. It is. We love our home.
You know what? People really enjoy walking by and looking at like what we've done and not having to actually come in and be like, hey, can I check out your house?
Yeah, all the neighbors like to see it. So.
Because all the neighbors saw us working on this thing for a year and a half. They're all curious, you know. Now they know. So one of our neighbors back behind, her son, he just like helped himself in. He like walked up the front porch. I was watching him and I kind of waved, and then he just walked right in. It's a good old country boy. He's like, hey, I'm your backyard neighbor 2 houses over.
It's also
I'm like, oh, hi.
It's also the reason that we have a full alarm system and cameras on the house. Keep it pretty good. All right, I'm gonna paint this one prairie gray. All right, that's going bye-bye.
This is beadboard, by the way. And the reason I'm painting it white is because decoupage paper, it's only 18-pound paper. It's super thin, almost like a napkin, like a paper napkin. And if I were to just put this over what was under there, all of that would maybe come through, and I don't necessarily want to see shoes. Did we get any comments back to my question on what paper they wanted to see it painted?
I don't know.
Or decoupaged, I mean.
You don't dance naked in there? Yeah, sorry, Sue, I don't. Sorry, there's none of that. There is lots of dancing that happens.
Sometimes I cook with an apron on.
That is sometimes, but with clothes underneath.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, if I've got the apron on, I've got a suit on.
We had music playing in here the other day. Were you in here when we were dancing? My mom, it was like the other night we were all up super late. It was like 10 o'clock. It's summertime. My parents are kind of night owls too, and my kids were up, and we'd ordered dinner, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and Jack put some music on the Alexa, and there was a dance party happening in here at 10 o'clock at night.
So I was trying to encourage your dad to get up earlier in the day, because he's been getting his day started about 1 p.m.
So,
And I'm like, Dad, is everything I was concerned about him. I'm like, is everything going all right? Like, what's going on? Why you been getting up so late? He's like, I'm gonna be honest. I've been watching World War II documentaries until 3 or 4 in the morning every night.
yeah.
I thought like something was wrong with his blood pressure maybe, or like his sugar was off, because you know he.
Sheet paper.
Yep. And, oh, that's what someone said, sheet paper?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we've got some here.
Jen says newsprint. We don't.
He was just staying up late watching TV.
We're like, I used to be one of those moms that's like strict bedtime, but my kids have worn me down. So as long as they don't irritate me, we stay up late. But you know what? With the pool, they've been falling asleep earlier. When they go swimming, they go to sleep super, super early. Well, like 9. Grambo says, show me what choice I have for decoupage paper.
I actually don't know if we have any. I'm looking over here and I'm not seeing it. Oh, I bet it's in this top drawer.
Wait, the pool is done? The pool is done-ish. We're still waiting on the hard cover. It's got like a hard cover that's electric, and that should be here in a couple of weeks. But other than that, it is complete. We opted to do because when you get a pool in your existing yard, it wrecks your yard around where they have to dig it out. So we opted to redo the sod and do the retaining wall ourselves, and so that we did that the last few days. We did it for a few reasons. 1, because the pool was expensive enough as it was, and 2, because I didn't feel like waiting for anybody else to do it, and 3, because I know I can.
Did you throw away all my decoupage paper scraps?
No, they're in the top drawer to the right on that white cabinet.
Oh.
Sorry, people are going in and out here.
Oh, I found them way on the bottom. Okay.
This book's
All right.
kind of poopy, this color, but with white wax it'll be pretty, I promise. Anybody that's new here and they're like, why is she painting that like a beigey brown? You're just gonna have to wait for the magic. All right, do we have a...
You almost made me break out the new designs.
No, the new designs cannot be shown until next week.
I'm not going to show you, but I've got them here to tease you with them.
The new decoupage
Because I'm the
paper-
oldest of 6 kids, and that's what I do.
The new decoupage paper will be available for pre-order next Friday. Also, it's free shipping, like everything is on our website besides DIY paint. So don't hold off your orders till next Friday for the pre-order, because if you order with a pre-order, your whole order has to wait till the pre-order is in. And you don't want to wait for everything else. So just order what you want, but just so you know, pre-orders are opening up for 8 new decoupage papers next Friday, not just with us, but our retailers can open it up for pre-orders too. So
Yeah, so
that
you've got a, all right, so I've only saw one option for the sheet paper. You kind of see me shuffling through them. We have
I missed a
lot.
spot on the.
that have kind of just been thrown in the drawer
Where?
over there.
Hold on.
This is a full paper.
Oh, I see. There's like a big spot. The good news is I always come back.
Oh, this was the misprint that they sent us. I think I can piece it on here.
You think you can?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to heat gun this. I almost forgot.
Grambo bought it, so I have to look cute.
Grambo. Is she the one that wanted the sheet? Or was she the one that was like, what are my options?
She wanted her option.
Oh.
That's all right. I'm gonna let it dry. Let's see.
Okay, Grambo. We do have options. So, I have the sheep one.
Laura says, be careful with my crock. I was very careful. That's why I moved it over there. I didn't know you're the one that bought it. Woo-hoo.
Okay, we've got. Oh, can't show some of these.
Oh, also,
of
Ivy put on here. Let me grab.
All right, Grambo. This will be option number 1. Normally, I don't take special requests, but
It's Grandma.
it's Grambo, so I will. She's always on here. She's always commenting, helping our algorithm, sharing our videos out.
Grandma. All right, so while he's doing that, Ivy just dropped on here the link for our subscription boxes for the spa kits. And you can save 25% on this kit. And it will ship out next week. It comes with everything that you need to make your own DIY bath salts, including the cutest little spoon, essential oils, the little jar to mix it up in. It's the amber color, and it has descriptions. So like a DIY spa night kit. Anyways, these are part of the JRB beauty products, so that means that they're gluten-free, they're soy-free, they're dairy-free. I can't remember what else they're free, but all kinds of good stuff, all natural ingredients. But Ivy dropped a link for this, so if you've been wanting one of these boxes, you can get one and use the code so you save 25% on your first subscription box.
So that was option number 4. I've got them in order down here, Grambo.
Has Grambo responded?
I don't know, she may have...
She says the castle part of number 2.
The castle part of number 2. All right. I am excited about that because I like the castle part of number 2 the most. It's all floral and this painting of a young woman, and then there's castles in the background. And it's a small piece, so if you'd have chosen that one, I was going to recommend either doing the floral on the bottom or something from the background, so you did well.
I missed a spot on the rooster's tail. Again?
Oh, yeah, right there.
It's like, it just didn't cover there.
Usually by the time we wax them, though.
Well, it's going to get 2 coats of paint.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking I might want to paint something else, but I got to end on time tonight.
Can you... Yeah, we got a bunch of family over, actually. They just popped in after a long expedition. The girls, they all went and got pedicures.
Oh, by the way, my sister Deborah spotted the rooster. She wanted a shout out because she saw it first, so that way I could buy it. Thanks, Deborah.
Good job, Deborah. She knows our style well.
So to retail our decoupage paper or any of the JRB lines, you can go to jrbwholesale.com. All the information is on there.
We make it pretty easy.
Yeah,
but give Mariah a little bit of patience because she's the one that goes through all of the requirements and the applications and make sure that everything's up to speed. And she's got a lot of applications right now because we've been having lots of fun stuff come out.
Yep. And you can choose what you sell.
I'll paint the bottom later, Grandma.
Also, less is on here. Less like, so when you paint the bottom. Can you pass me the heat gun?
Yeah, I'm
What was I saying? Oh, so we carry a lot of things in wholesale, and you don't have to carry all of them. We let our retailers pick and choose what they carry.
You can opt out down there.
We have stencils, we have paper, we have woods, we have beauty products, we have stencil brushes. We also have Wooster brushes that we offer wholesale, and we let people pick and choose. Because not everybody wants to carry all the things. Sue says thanks. Thanks, Ivy, for dropping that link. You do not have to use a heat gun. So the items that you saw us selling are on JRB Home. That's our home decor website. But our paint website is jamirayvintage.com. That's where you can get the decoupage paper as well as the DIY paint, the wax, and the brushes, the stencils, the IOD. I was going to be using the DIY pigments because those are going to be shipping really soon. But I didn't have anything to use them on. But as soon as we get back from vacation, I'm going to be doing some fun projects with the new DIY pigments.
So this is what our friend Mara calls the secret sauce of decoupage. She does so much decoupage. She loves it, does all kinds. She even decoupages shoes. But this is DIY liquid patina. We use it as a decoupage medium. It's also like a very matte sealer if you need it to be that. But really great product, and it works wonders with this decoupage.
Can you use that paper? I don't want it to catch on fire.
Yes. Please don't catch my castle paper on fire. So if you want less wrinkles, put your decoupage medium on thin.
So Deb says she got her new molds from the Jami Ray Vintage website, and she says thanks. You're welcome.
Awesome. So I lined it up. I'll show you in a second. The top of this this spire, we'll call it, is right here on the handle. Super excited about it. I can't wait to show you guys.
New stencils won't be out for probably another month or so.
Yep.
It takes me a while to get all the designs done, and we've been designing collage paper for the last month. I have to because we do all of our design work ourselves. I do have a graphic designer that helps with my stencils, but I have to come up with the ideas, so that takes me a minute.
Okay, so I got it on there pretty thin. now I've got a little extra on my brush because I'm just gonna tear. You could cut this out, trace it, whatever you want to do if you want it real neat. But I feel like an organic kind of tear on the edge of your paper looks really cool, especially if you're gonna distress.
If it's blurry, hop out and hop back in. I'm watching it on my phone, on the replay, and it's not blurry here.
So what you can't see behind there is I'm just dipping this.
Les wants to know if we've used an iron to decoupage.
So I've tried it, but our iron wasn't working good.
I was like, first you have to own an iron.
But I do like the concept of it, and if you don't want wrinkles, man, that's the way to go.
Our iron we only use for crafting, and it's at the shop. We don't iron clothes. We have a steamer that we use for church clothes, and that's about it.
Yeah, I don't...
We don't even own an ironing board.
Most of my clothing comes directly out of the dryer into a basket where it sits until I wear it.
I hang up your clothes.
That's sometimes.
Don't pretend like I don't hang up your clothes. Laundry is definitely at the bottom of my list of important things in my life, but I do keep them clean. I always like when Zeb gets grumpy when he can't clean clothes and he never does the laundry. I'm like, well, if you did the laundry. He lost his flip-flops from the last time we went to California, and the little boys couldn't find their water shoes. And everybody was like, I don't know. And whenever anybody can't find anything, it's always usually the mom. I don't know what it is, but that's the way it is. And I've heard about these flip-flops that you couldn't find forever. Anyways, I was cleaning out the laundry room the other day and going through our bag from when we went to California. What was that, 2 months ago? Spring break. Okay, we're already ready for our summer vacation, and
like
this is
3
spring
months
break.
Ago.
And I find the bag.
My favorite flip-flops. I've got them on right now.
What is in that bag? Oh, let's see. The boys' water shoes and Zeb's flip-flops. The girls and I had taken out our sandy shoes from the beach and taken care of them, but the boys never bothered to unpack them, so they were still in there. Zeb was super excited to find his flip-flops. So all's well that ends well. This rooster was not super shiny, but I have painted super shiny ones and they're fine. The only thing that you need to be careful about is if it is really shiny, don't brush super hard with the second coat because sometimes it'll pull off that first coat of paint. But once the paint fully cures, it dries pretty hard and I've never really had a problem. It's not like the rooster's gonna get a lot of wear and tear.
I will distress this a little, Grambo. So there's like a little rip on the paper from me cutting it with the dull butter knife.
No. If it's blurry, it could also be because there's 400 people on the internet. Do you want to go on 5G? Let's see if 5G better. No, 5G.
I think it's okay.
It's getting better, Pam says.
Okay, now I'm gonna do this other side. I'll let you guys look at that side for a sec.
Yeah, we pay for the best, most expensive internet option there is. Sometimes it's on YouTube's end, which is kind of stinky.
And sometimes, you know, technical difficulties, it happens.
Live streaming, definitely not.
We live stream so often, a couple times a week, we're bound to have issues at some point. We try not to, but it's the reality of live streaming.
I will wet distress this a little bit to bring back some of that original color. Or I might just white wax it and let what happens happen. Deb, you're gonna totally get that in paint.
Uh-oh.
Yumiko says she loves how that turned out.
I hope, well, I appreciate that. I hope Grambo's still watching because I'm taking some extra care to get these castles lined up.
Desiree put, hey look, Desiree's on here. Desiree wants me to paint her pig she bought, but
Her pig is really cool.
her pig is cool. But I might have to give Desiree a painting lesson.
Oh no.
Oh, it is really blurry.
Oh no. Here, I'll put it on 5G. We'll see if it
We'll
changes
switch it to
things.
5G real quick.
I'll have to start telling the kids, hey, summertime, it's time to get off the internet. So, I thought that was the liquid patina brush, and that
What?
back. I thought it was the liquid patina brush. It was
it's
the
better.
paintbrush.
This color is prairie gray, and I love it with white wax. It's a little bit softer than weathered wood. If you guys watch me, I do paint a lot of weathered wood with white wax.
Fortunately, I have another paper, so
Odelia
we're
says
okay.
that Grandma's watching me on her TV. Well, we're on 5G now, so that should be a little bit better. For those of you that don't know, there's 8 humans that live in this house. So sometimes there's a lot of demand on the internet. I have 4 kids that live with us, my oldest doesn't, and then my parents live with us, so.
Harrington's on the hunt. The market's so hot up here, his landlord decided to sell the house, so he's got to find a new place to live.
I'd like, you can live in the basement, you can live in the cottage. He's wildly independent. He's like, nope. Okay.
I can't blame him. I'm wildly independent.
Yeah, your mom has had to get used to your independence. Zeb actually, so Zeb was a senior in high school, and his parents moved out of the city about 3 hours away. But he turned 18 while he was a senior, so he actually went on his own the beginning of his senior year. Which we were dating at that point, and I made sure he was fed and dressed, so he was all right. I mean, Zeb's pretty self-sufficient, but I had a job and didn't have anything to spend my money on because I did not live on my own. So I had bought him new clothes and stuff. Zeb liked to shop at yard sales and buy his clothes there.
That's where it started.
A lot of old man shirts, and he used to work out, so he would buy like a size too small.
Hey, when you're at a yard sale, you can't be picky about size.
I mean, he would like his muscles to bulge a little bit. You know those old Western shirts with the snaps? That was like Zeb's go-to yard sale shirt.
I was just going for the 50-cent shirts. I feel like you're putting more weight on my working out than is necessary.
You made sure that they showed off those muscles you worked so hard on. I wasn't complaining. I was a 17-year-old girl and I was enjoying myself that. Laura says she'd love to see the French mirror. Me too, but it's 9:28. So that one's gonna have to wait. We fly out Monday. We have to be there at like 10:30. So if I get up early Monday and I'm on top of my A game, I might get a few more things finished before we leave town. Otherwise, we'll get it done we get back Friday. So I'll get it done Friday or Saturday and we'll get them all shipped out. So anything that doesn't get painted, we'll get it done. I could have the gals at the shop do the painting and maybe I'll have them help with a few things because we're usually slow the week after July 4th because everybody's out of town. But I like to paint my thrifted finds. It's fun. Well, we were working on the house. I couldn't get as much painted as I wanted to, and the gals in the shop had to help out a lot. All right, I'm going to grab the white wax. Do you need this, sweetie?
I think I'd be okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to let this dry. I'll give it a little distress because the edges are kind of rough. I have enough paper. I'll do the back too. And then I'm gonna do something on the front here. We got 2 minutes. I think I can get something on the front of this, but I think it's looking pretty cool. Just to give you some ideas on what to do with these old organizer totes. And did you say you're gonna use it for your stencil brushes or your brushes? Because I think that's a great idea. All right, Grambo, I think I'm just gonna do...
Oh, that's kissing booth.
Oh, she just spilled a lot of paint all over the place.
I'm gonna be a minute.
All right, well, we got 2 minutes. Just come over here and say hi to the folks.
I gotta get white wax.
And then I'll come help you clean that.
Oh, heavens.
She just spilled some kissing booth all over the floor over there.
It's my fault.
You know, we've been talking about doing something with the floors because we did so much construction on them after they were done that they didn't get proper amount of curing and it's affected them. So this might just force the issue when we get back.
Now they're a lovely shade of hot pink.
You know?
Oh, I found the white wax finally.
Found the white wax. All right. Okay, floral going in the front because that's going to fit on here just great.
See, my fingers have pink on them. Pink is pretty. Yeah, it's looking, kissing booth is looking less pretty right now.
Not on the floor.
Are they in the pool?
They might be. We'll have to have a talk. When I'm live, you don't go out there and play because it disrupts my live program.
Oh, super chat from Sally Bonzwall.
Oh, thank you, Sally.
That makes my hot pink disaster that just happened a little bit better. Thanks, Sally. She said it's raining in Phoenix. That's
Hot
awesome.
dog. I was just gonna ask you if you guys, we had a bunch of clouds roll over, and usually when we get clouds, Phoenix is getting monsoon stuff happening, so.
Well, they have cousins over here, which is probably why they're in the pool.
Yep. It's fine. You guys can probably barely hear them, and we're going up live here in like a minute and a half. I'm trying to get this last piece done so I can show them.
Vacay fund. Heck yes, we'll put that in the mouse fund for the vacay. The boys are outside, so I can talk about
Okay, so on these edges that are a little raw up top, what I'll do is I'll either paint over them white so they match the rest, or I'll sand it so that it gives it like a nice distressed aged look. And here we have it. So that's the floral. We got castle on the side, castle on the side. And then once this all dries, I'll sand it, seal it, flip it up on there, paint the bottom. I'll probably do either another coat of white paint back here, but since it's a tote and it might be displayed all over, I might just take some more of this paper.
They are not in the pool. They are being good kids, and they're waiting patiently.
Oh, they're waiting. Okay.
And there's fireworks going off, so it's the perfect time to swim in the pool to watch fireworks.
How cool is that? You see fireworks from your pool? That's exciting.
All right.
So I'm not gonna rip this on here because it's time to be done, but I'm gonna press it on there. See if I can get a little bit more castle on the back. And we're gonna get a little bit of the girl back over here, some of her shoulders on there, but that'll be okay. The decoupage is fast. If you guys wanna cover something up quick and have it look cool, it's an easy way to do it. You just put some medium on, put it on there, put some medium over the top, get your edges wet. You can use water too and rip those edges with your brush.
So I'm just wiping back this white wax over the prairie gray, and because it's warm, some of the original colors will pop through, which I don't mind. I actually like a little bit of it to come through. So I'll show this up to you nice and close.
Maybe I will rip it that time. Because Jamie's gonna show you close. I don't know if you guys caught that there. I was just saturating the edges. Went over it about 3 times. Oh, got a little extra rip. It's okay, it's organic. Adds character.
And charm. Well, normally when it's all the way dry, we just stress the edges a little bit.
Yep.
This rooster has a lot of detail.
It's taking you a minute to get that thing
I'm like,
waxed.
oh, it's not that big. And then I get started. It's a lot bigger than. So you have to wipe it back right away or else it's hard to get off. And I want all the detail to pop. Which I actually feel like a lot of the detail was lost because the previous paint job was mostly white. You couldn't see it.
Grambo, you may have gotten the deal of the night. This is a $6 paper on here plus a paint job underneath.
Well, we do know the manufacturer.
Yeah.
We're the manufacturer. In case you just tuned in and you're like, what? What is she saying? I was being funny.
She was trying
I was
for
trying
a
to
joke.
be funny. It was less funny.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Oh, we're finished at the same time? All right. Once it's all the way dry, we'll sand all the loose edges. That's really cool.
I think it
All right,
turned out good.
here's the rooster. Prairie gray and white wax. I think it turned out really good. I'll come through after we're no longer live and make sure that it's all done properly and correctly. Sometimes I have to touch stuff up.
Sometimes we gotta zhuzh some things.
What is zhuzh? All right,
Give 'em
guys,
extra
so
love.
JRV, oh, I missed, yeah, see, like I missed that whole area. JRVhome.com for all of these items. And for the painting products used, JamiRayVintage.com. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more.
DIY.
And watch out, Monday we will have the only edited video of next week going up, and then we'll see you again next Saturday when we get back from vacation.
I was gonna say, it'd be really awesome if you guys could go dig deep into the archives of Jami Ray Vintage and go catch some old videos while we're not putting out new ones.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something in the 1,000 videos we made that you could catch up on. All right, now
All right,
the
guys.
rooster tail has been fixed.
Catch you later.
Love you guys, thank you.